Welcome to our exploration of the theory of logic, a fundamental branch of philosophy that delves into the principles and methods of reasoning, argumentation, and inference. Logic is the study of how we reason, the rules that guide our thinking, and the structure of arguments. Understanding logic is crucial, as it forms the foundation of sound reasoning and critical thinking in almost every field of human inquiry. From forming everyday judgments to crafting sophisticated philosophical arguments, logic is the unsung hero behind our decision-making processes. In this video, we will embark on an intellectual journey to unravel the complexities of reasoning, discover the methods of argumentation, and master the art of inference. We'll break down each concept into understandable segments, making it easier for you to grasp the intricate web of logical principles. Whether you're a student, a philosophy enthusiast, or an academic, this series aims to provide a comprehensive yet accessible understanding of logic. As we move forward, you'll see how these principles sharpen our ability to argue persuasively and think critically. Stay tuned as we dive into the principles of reasoning. Welcome to our segment on the principles of reasoning, a cornerstone of logical thinking. Reasoning is the process of forming conclusions, judgments, or inferences from facts or premises. It guides us to make sense of the world and is the backbone of rational thought. In this segment, we will break down the different types of reasoning: inductive, deductive, and abductive reasoning. Each type offers a unique approach to forming conclusions and understanding our surroundings. We'll also explore the importance of reasoning in logical thinking, a critical skill for philosophy students, enthusiasts, and academics alike. By grasping these principles, you'll be better equipped to analyze arguments critically, make sound judgments, and engage in meaningful discussions. As we move forward, we'll delve into the methods of constructing and deconstructing arguments, enhancing our ability to think logically and argue persuasively. Let's begin by understanding the core elements that make reasoning an indispensable tool in our intellectual toolkit. In this segment, we dive into the fascinating realm of argumentation, a cornerstone of logical discourse. Argumentation is about constructing and evaluating arguments, enabling us to navigate complex discussions with clarity and precision. A well-structured argument typically comprises premises, which are the supporting statements, and a conclusion, which is the statement being supported. Understanding the structure of arguments is essential. A sound argument builds a logical connection between its premises and its conclusion. It's not just about the truth of the premises, but also about how they logically support the conclusion. However, not all arguments are created equal. Common fallacies often undermine logical discourse. Fallacies are errors in reasoning that weaken arguments. Recognizing fallacies such as ad hominem, straw man, and false dilemma is vital to maintaining the integrity of our discussions. As we proceed, we'll see how these principles of argumentation interact with other key concepts in the theory of logic. Up next, let's delve into the intriguing world of inference and discover how we draw conclusions from given information. Inference is the process of deriving logical conclusions from premises known or assumed to be true. Inference involves drawing conclusions based on evidence and reasoning, rather than mere observation. There are several types of inference, each playing a crucial role in logical thinking. Deductive inference starts from a general statement and moves to a specific conclusion. Inductive inference works in the opposite direction, moving from specific observations to broader generalizations. Lastly, abductive inference seeks the most plausible explanation from incomplete evidence. Understanding these types is fundamental to honing your logical thinking skills. Deductive inference ensures precision, inductive inference fosters discovery, and abductive inference encourages creativity. Each type of inference allows us to navigate complex information and make reasoned decisions in our daily lives. As we move forward, you'll see how mastering these concepts can enhance your ability to think critically and argue effectively. Let's delve deeper into the different types of reasoning: inductive, deductive, and abductive. Each of these approaches plays a critical role in the way we form conclusions and understand the world around us. Inductive reasoning involves making broad generalizations based on specific observations. It's like piecing together a puzzle, starting from the edges and working inward. letting the details guide the larger picture. Deductive reasoning, on the other hand, starts with a general statement or hypothesis and examines the possibilities to reach a specific logical conclusion. It's akin to applying a rulebook to find the winner of a game, structured, clear, and direct. Then there's abductive reasoning. This is the art of forming the most plausible explanations from incomplete data. It's often used in detective work, where making an educated guess from the available evidence can be crucial. These methods of reasoning, while distinct, each offer valuable insights and applications. Understanding their unique characteristics enhances our ability to think logically and argue effectively. As we move forward, you'll see how these methods interplay in real-world scenarios, further illuminating their importance in everyday decision-making and scientific exploration. In this segment, we delve into the intricate world of argument structures. At its core, an argument consists of premises that lead to a conclusion. Premises are the foundational statements that support the ultimate claim or conclusion. The strength of an argument often hinges on how well these premises hold up under scrutiny. Next, we must understand the concepts of validity and soundness. An argument is valid if the conclusion logically follows from the premises, but even a valid argument can be unsound if the premises are not true. To truly grasp the art of argumentation, one must evaluate both the logical flow and the truth of the premises. Hence, sound arguments are those that are both valid and built on true premises. Let's consider some examples. A strong argument might state that all humans are mortal. Socrates is human, therefore Socrates is mortal. Here, the premises are true and the conclusion logically follows. Understanding these principles is essential for evaluating and constructing robust arguments. As we move forward, you'll see practical examples that will help solidify these concepts further and demonstrate their application in real-life scenarios. In this segment, we explore the practical applications of inference in our everyday lives. Inference is not just a theoretical concept. It's deeply embedded in our daily decision-making processes. Whether you're discerning why your car didn't start this morning or piecing together clues from a mystery novel, you're utilizing inference. Consider the scientific realm. Researchers constantly use inference to draw conclusions from experimental data. For example, when scientists observe specific patterns in climate data, they infer potential future trends and impacts. Similarly, in medical diagnostics, doctors infer possible conditions based on symptoms and test results, bridging the gap between uncertainty and reasoned conclusions. Inference also plays a pivotal role in legal reasoning. Think about how lawyers build cases. They gather evidence, infer connections, and present reasoned arguments to support their claims. This methodical process relies heavily on the principles of logical inference. These real-life examples illustrate that inference is more than an abstract idea. It's a crucial tool for navigating the complexities of life. As we move forward, you'll see how these principles of logical reasoning and inference can help unravel even deeper philosophical questions, offering new perspectives on the challenges we face in understanding the world. Logical reasoning, argumentation, and inference are not without their challenges and complexities. As we venture deeper into the theory of logic, it's crucial to recognize the intricate hurdles that can arise. Challenges in logical reasoning can often stem from convoluted premises and subtle flaws in connecting ideas. Similarly, the nuances in argumentation are plentiful, where even a slightly misinterpreted word can shift the entire meaning. Let's delve into how these fine distinctions can affect the strength and validity of arguments. Moreover, inference, a cornerstone of logical thinking, comes with its set of complexities. Drawing the right conclusions from given data isn't always straightforward. It requires a careful examination of underlying assumptions and the context in which they are made. By understanding these subtleties, we can sharpen our logical skills and better navigate the intellectual labyrinths we encounter. As we move forward, you'll see how these complexities play out in real-life scenarios and further shape the depth of our logical understanding. In our journey through the theory of logic, we've uncovered the principles and methods that form the backbone of rational thought. But logic isn't just confined to academia. Its real-life applications are far-reaching. Take, for instance, the field of law. Here, logic is indispensable for constructing clear, compelling arguments. Lawyers use logical reasoning to build their cases, dissect opposing arguments, and ensure coherence in their narratives. The ability to argue logically often spells the difference between winning and losing a case. In science, logic underpins the formulation of hypotheses, the design of experiments, and the interpretation of data. Scientists rely on logical reasoning to draw valid, reproducible conclusions from their observations. Without logic, scientific advancements would lack the rigor needed to stand the test of time. Even in everyday decision-making, logic plays a crucial role. From deciding which route to take to work to making more significant life choices, applying logical principles helps us assess options and predict outcomes effectively. Logic, therefore, is a fundamental tool in various fields, guiding us towards clearer thinking and better decisions. As we continue, let's delve deeper into how you can harness the power of logic in your own life. As we reach the end of our journey through the theory of logic, let's take a moment to recap the key concepts we've explored. We've delved into the principles of reasoning, examined methods of argumentation, and unraveled the complexities of inference. Each of these components plays a crucial role in developing a robust framework for critical thinking. Logical reasoning is fundamental, not just in philosophical discourse, but in our daily lives, providing us with tools to discern truth from fallacy. Understanding and applying these principles helps us construct sound arguments and think more clearly and effectively. As you've seen, the theory of logic is both profound and practical, offering insights that can enhance our intellectual pursuits and everyday decision-making. We encourage you to delve deeper into this fascinating field to explore the nuances and intricacies that we only began to touch upon. Your journey into logic doesn't end here. Continue to question, to reason, and to seek out the profound truths that logic can uncover. Thank you for joining us in this exploration. Remember, the pursuit of knowledge is a never-ending journey. As we move forward, keep using logical thinking as your guiding light.